you. My name is Charlotte Lynn. I'm a director with the company, and I put this team call together because I met a person, first of all, that I thought that and heard that was doing some amazing things, and I appreciate you guys calling in tonight. I'm hoping that she's on the line, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce her. I met her about a week and a half ago. Actually, I met her at a presentation, and she was introduced to me by Martin White, our national director, and he called her a super sales lady, and that immediately intrigued me. And I friended her on Facebook and reached out to her privately, and she responded to my message right away and was happy and to take my call. And I was so appreciative, and we had this amazing, productive conversation where she shared with me the amount of money that she was making retail, and I was really excited about it. And, with the attitude of the leaders that we have, it's not just all about us. And we want to make sure that we're giving everyone on this call an opportunity to succeed and an opportunity to be successful money-wise. And so I invited her to this call. Her name is Tkay Walker, and I'm not sure if you guys have heard of her or not, but she's doing some amazing things. And she's probably on the line. And so this is the first time actually that I'm sharing the conference line, so I'm hoping we won't have any technology issues, but it sounds like the call is pretty quiet. So for right now, I'll just ask you guys to go ahead, and TK, if you're there, just keep your line open, and we'll just go ahead and get started. Are you there?
Yes, Charlotte. Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you fine, and don't worry about muting your line because I don't want to screw things up. What I'm going to do is ask our guests to go ahead and mute their lines, and it's either *4 or *6. Tyrone and I tested it today, and it worked with *4, and so we may hear some little dings here and there, but for the non-guests, from our success partners that are on the line, I'm going to go ahead and ask you to mute your line. And TK, I'm just going to go ahead and give the floor to you. Please share with us what you're doing and why you're so successful in the retail industry. Take it away.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Charlotte. It's a pleasure to be on this call tonight with your team. I also posted on Facebook for some of my team and other people that's in the TLC community to join into this call, because a lot of times we, if they share the slogan, one team, one dream, that's exactly what I'm going to stand by. So whether I sponsor someone or not, if you inbox me, I'm going to try my best to help you, okay? So it doesn't matter who your upline is or who you connected to. We all need to win, because you join because you have a why, right? Okay, so that's the bottom line for me. It's not about all the other stuff. If you join the team or join TLC family because you basically just needed an extra $500, you're not one of those people that asking for $5,000 or $50,000. You might just need $500 extra a month to just pay your car note. Okay, if we accomplish that, then you know what? You're blessed, I'm blessed, job well done, okay? Sometimes I don't like people to get discouraged because they feel like they need a title or they need all this other stuff to win. When you accomplish your own goal, your own why, whether it be for your kids, your mother, your spouse, or just yourself in general, to be able to do the things that you want to do, you're winning, you guys, and you got to wake up and win. So this call is only about retail, okay? It's not about, the master recruit, and I can tell you how I retail. If you listen to the call carefully, you can at least, okay, make $10,000 with TLC effortlessly a month. Working your regular job effortlessly a month. So the first thing we're going to talk about is your investment in your inventory, okay? You cannot run a store if you don't invest in inventory. You guys, it is a must that you learn every product. Don't think that this is a tea company. You make more money when you really invest in every product and know your product, because you're going to meet people who may not need the tea, okay? You may meet somebody that needs chaga to chewy. You may meet a couple that needs love and start okay? Skincare, MUO, tag 10 to 15 people you do not know. Okay, let me say that again. Why? Because if you're on social media already, you already have at least, just say, 500 Facebook friends, okay? And I'm sure you can click on about 30 that you don't even know how they became your Facebook friend. You just met them probably 5 years ago. You're not picking on anyone, but it's a lot of people pictures you can look at and tell, okay? Or you can tell it's their occupation that they're truck drivers, okay? So you purposely tag, okay? You purposely tag these people with these products. What happens is, okay, they might not buy from you, and they might not even like you. They probably would delete you. But it filters through Facebook world, okay? So you have millions of people who log into Facebook every day. I reached my limit of having so many Facebook friends I never thought I'd have is because when I tag some people in different states, people doing everything, it makes no sense for you to tag people in TLC about your product because they need their own audience, okay? They need their own customers. So purposely utilize your 50% commission by tagging people and getting them to go to your website. You guys, if you just get 10 people a week, 2 people a day out of 1,000 Facebook friends, that's $200 a week that you can get. Times 4. That's already $800 income that you can get just by social media. Okay? There's another way. I don't know if somebody's smart enough to catch this or not, but if you're going in to place big orders, okay, it's a win-win situation. Take $400. Buy $400 worth of product. Buy as a customer. They got to send you back a check for what? $200. Okay? So you got $400 worth of product. Let's even say $1,000 worth of product. You and your team and your partners get together, buy $1,000 worth of product. Go in your back office, they send you a check for $500. You got $1,000 worth of product that now that you can retail. Okay? No filter, just straight what it is. That's what the compensation plan says you can do, and that's what a lot of people have been doing. Okay? The next thing that you want to know about is, like I said, know all your products. You guys, I'm going to give an example of simply investing in, I'm not asking you 100 packs of tea, 1,000 packs of tea. You can start off with one nail shop. Take 20 packs of tea to one nail shop. You got to think mentally, okay? This is how I look at it, and this is what I tell my team. When people tell you no, that means yes. And when they tell you yes, that means money, okay? You do not let people tell you no in this business because these products are so amazing that everybody needs them. I don't know nobody that tells me no, okay? And that's the honest to God truth because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So for me, going into the nail shop, ladies, you have an advantage, okay? Call me comical sometimes because I'm serious about my business, but I wear all the hits, so I get versatile and I do what I gotta do. If I'm going to a nail shop, I'm purposely breaking my nail or scratching off my toenail polish or something just to get in there. Because guess what? Asian and Korean people are nosy. So while you're sitting there getting your nails done or your feet done, they'll probably say, ooh, you stay here? Where you work? What you do? You know what I'm saying? That's how they talk to you. And you just tell them, me sell tea. They say, ooh, you sell tea. Yeah, me lose stomach, me make money, a lot of money. No, you lose stomach, me like a lot of money. Woo! And so you break out that pack of tea out of your purse. And they start looking at it and calling the rest somebody. And that's how you engage in that opportunity, you guys. You bring in the conversation, and if you gotta act like them, you gotta act like them. You gotta be a product of the product. Okay, that's how you're gonna win in this. If you need to take some time out from retailing and recruiting just because you need to lose 30 pounds, do that, okay? Because what's gonna happen is you create a brand for yourself. Take that 1 or 2 weeks off to lose the weight you need so your life can be believable, so you can create your own story. So when you post on Facebook and you say you use NRG, Nutriverse, and the T, guess what? Everybody is gonna come for you. But if you keep on depending on other people's pictures all the time to post and say, my business partner and this, and you ain't never met this person or heard from this person, that's gonna get old. Okay? So I'm just a realist, cutthroat. That's how it is. Create your own story. Be the product of the product. Let people see you winning and using your own product. That's just like me talking about the people it works, telling about wrapping your stomach and all of them got stomachs hanging over their pants. Okay? They need some tea. They really need some tea. So, you guys, you can set 20 packs of tea in one nail shop. Go from there. And tell them, put it in a little container, okay? And make it pretty on the outside. Put $20, lose 5 pounds in 5 days in your business card. A 7-year-old can read that. They can get that. You can give a Chinese person an envelope, and I guarantee you, nothing will come unstolen. They do not lie, and they do not steal. Not from my experience, okay? If you get Karita DeVille, you go to her shop, it might be something else. But I know if you go to Chuli, I can pick up my money every Saturday, and all of it is there. So if you just do 20 packs in one nail shop, I have 6, okay? If you do 20 in one nail shop, that's $400 every Saturday. And guess what? You probably work your Monday through Friday job anyway, okay? So while you're at the desk, those Asian people get so excited too. They sell the tea for you. If a woman come up and get her nails done, I seen it happen. I sent my friend to one of my shops on purpose. Get the nails done and everything. They say, ooh, you want tea? You want tea? And right there, just $20, just like they sell us the little $3 to get our nails, little clips on the end, just only $2. They would say only $20. They get that tea sold for you, and your incentive is getting on $50. Okay, you give them something, and they help you build your business. Because you got to think about all the ladies that come in through a nail shop Monday through Friday. You can sell 20 packs of tea in a nail shop just on a Friday, because Thursdays and Fridays are majority of people's paydays anyway, okay? So there you go with $400 a week without you doing anything. Times 4, that's $1,500 a month. What can you personally do with just $1,500 a month? Right now, we're at $2,400 a month because I gave you a way to make $200 weekly on your website, okay? Now I gave you one way to go ahead and do the tea, okay? Some of you are going to get so strong and go out there and get 3 or 4 nail shops. Okay, barbershop. Barbershop is where I put the strike up in. Why? Because me ain't coming there, right? You get that barber, the master barber in, or whoever owns the barbershop, you invest in him. You give him one of those pills, or maybe 2. It depends on how hard he goes and who he's dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So you give him a couple packs, let him get on it, and guess what? He may join your business and he may not. But either way it goes, he likes the product, right? So he'll let you bring 10 in there a week. It's nothing to sell 10 of those pills all of that child still. But I guarantee you that's one of the things. So you guys, if you know some teachers or some coaches, get them with the nutrients and energy. So you can't always think about money first, okay? Like, dang, I need to sell this real bad. It's been so many times that you can plant your seeds in the right one person who brings you back 5 or 10 people. See, my thing is, I teach right now money. Why? Because your light bill due tomorrow, okay? Cardinal due Friday. Next week, you got something else, insurance and IB. Nobody ain't got time to be waiting for no checks. You've been waiting for checks all your life, right? You work on your job every week. So what? Get a check. We're talking about right now money. Wake up and win money where you can get that money right now to pay your bill. When your check comes, you ain't even worried about it, okay? So I'm giving you several ways that you can personally attack your business. One thing that I have found is they call me the retail queen because I get out 80 gallons in a day, okay? It's nothing for me to tell some tea. See, a lot of people want some money, but you're not doing what you need to do to get it. It's your business. See, they created this compensation plan, which is awesome. I love it. You get paid 6 ways. Why you get paid 6 ways and not 5 ways is because of this. Number one, if a customer can go to your website and pay the same price that you pay, that's wholesale. That's the first way you get paid. They just give you a 50% commission. Second way you get paid is retail. That's inventory because you charge what you want to charge. The third way you get paid is fast start, okay? That's just merely sharing the opportunity. That's when you decide that you're going to build a team because you share the opportunity so somebody want to join you and aid in the body. Number 4 is ranking residual. That's when you elevate yourself from a church taker, associate, director, executive, regional, national, and that's when you get a percentage, of the binary and making this money. What a lot of people fail to realize is the 5th way to get paid is fast start. You cannot get fast start until you get director, okay? And the thing about it is don't go buy your way into some of these positions because you know you got to re-hit them. So don't get sad faced and you losing a lot of money trying to catch up on something that's not going to be residual. Build a solid foundation. Philip Birchfield is one of my backdoor mentors who told me, you build a foundation. Identify your leaders and get them to duplicate the system, okay? If you get people on your team, that's why I guess I'm not a master recruiter because I don't feel like begging nobody, and this is a business, and I don't have time to babysit. You're an IBO, an independent business owner, so you need to run your business according to your family needs, okay? You can't worry about selling through and how everybody else is getting blessed when you need a blessing on your own, okay? Get what you need to succeed out of this company. That's why you join, right? So do it. It's no excuse. Don't have a filter in your business. You can't be scared because how I look at it, I'm 34 years old, okay? If you live an older life than me or a younger life than me, if you've been working all your life being broke, what's wrong with sacrificing and flipping seats 2 or 3 or 4 times in a week and making $3,000? You see what I'm saying? And some people want to be like, oh, you working yourself too hard. I'll be like, well, hell, I've been working on a job making $15, $20 an hour all week. And for some, I'm going to take out his tax. And then I'm still not going to see my tax next week. So if I got to go in my kitchen and boil some water and put in them tea bags and then fill it up and go deliver it to somebody and get $25 a pop, I'm winning, okay? I am winning. So I take my business seriously, you guys. I don't want to hold you too long. I just want to drop a few little nuggets that maybe you can use to utilize your business and to encourage you to know that. Know all of these products, okay? Don't get stuck on the teeth. The reason why I'm able to capitalize because I'm a thinker and I get in the corner, okay? Nobody missed me with this. Every product has its reason and its season, okay? Every product has a place on your block, okay? Every product has a place in your city to go. So don't make excuses going and talking to people about your business. Charlotte, I'm going to turn this call over to you. And I enjoy being on the call with y'all. If anybody have any questions, I guess you're going to open the line. But I'm here if y'all, want to ask anything about the business.
TK, thank you so much. And I just wanted to, I'm sure you guys could hear the passion in her voice, and that's because she has a passion to help all of us succeed on the retail side. Again, we're doing a great job building, but we're missing out, I think, for the most of us on the first and second way that we get paid. And I wanted to co-sign on something because when I spoke with Tkay last week, and she shared the kind of business partnership opportunity by going in nail shops, I said, okay, well, she's going to be on the call next week. I wanted to be able to have a testimony for you guys today. And so this past weekend, I went to I have two nail salon people. One lives by me and one one shop is in my neighborhood and one shop is by my job. And so I went to the one shop in my neighborhood, and I left her with some tea. I expect to do business with her, but the kicker is today on my lunch break, I only had a couple of minutes in between meetings. I went to the nail salon, and I broke down the business in 3 sentences to the lady who owns the salon, and she was like, when are you bringing the tea? So we're in business this Friday. I stopped at a hair salon, a lady that I'd been talking to about joining the business, who had been kind of dodging my calls because I think she really didn't want to work it. I walked in and I told her, I said, I think we have a solution. And she said, what? And I broke it down to her, and she consented. She's going to give me a whole space in the back of her salon, and she wants to order a display for me. And so in 15 minutes today, guys, I picked up 2 business partners that are going to help me retail in their stores starting this Friday in 15 minutes. And so I have to go back tonight and order more inventory. And so a lot of things that what she said is true. I thank you so much, Tkay. You've offered us so many different ways on social media. I hadn't thought about tagging people out of state and all of those things and going to the barbershop. So I'm hoping that all of us could walk away with something. And so I really, really appreciate, you taking the time to talk to us tonight. So what I had wanted to say sometime tonight was we had a Super Saturday this past Saturday with the leaders of Team USA, and I invited Tyrone Evans just to kind of give us an update because a lot of people couldn't make it. It was awesome. It was the second Super Saturday that I've been to, but it was off the chain and it was very well thought out. And so Tyrone, if you're on the line, could you just kind of give us, probably within the next, before 9 o'clock, you can finish then, a few minutes of just updates of what you took away from Super Saturday. Are you on the line? Tyrone, are you on the line?
Can you hear me?
I can. Take it away, Tyrone.
Okay, Tkay blows it away. I tell you, I listen to Tkay and I got a rejuvenation about retail tonight. And I'm going to be putting everything that Tkay said into practice even some more. And I'm sure that, and I hope that everybody that got on this line tonight heard it loud and clear. All of the different venues, all of the ways to use all of the products that we have in different scenarios that Tkay pointed out. So I thank God for her. She's a fabulous, outstanding representative for TLC. And like I said, I thank God for her. In fact, that segues right into what happened at Super Saturday. Charlotte, it was all about retail. Because what these leaders did, let me just give you a real quick layout. Because our top leaders, number one, that's who did the presentation. Kenny Lloyd, VP of Sales of North America, and he's an executive ambassador, already blown out the third way that we get paid in the binary. Denise Lee out of Pittsburgh, she's an ambassador, already blown out the third way that we get paid in the binary, over $20,000 a week. Erwin and Twyla Portis, executive ambassadors, top of the line in this business. Those were the people that were featured to actually present at the Super Saturday. And we sit back we enjoyed, and we soaked it all in. And the main thing that they said was that we need to go back to the basics and start building volume with retail. And it's just ironic that you would have TK on here tonight that's telling us about retail, because we're going back to the basics, and there's a system that's already in place. And that system consists of 4 basic principles. And building volume in your business is what it's all about. Because if you get more people building volume, then you're going to build a greater business, and you're going to be able to capitalize off that volume. And volume means what? It means money. And one of the things that they pointed out, I'm just going to start real quick, and I'm going to go through it fast, Charlotte, because it's already 9 o'clock. Of course, be a personal product of the product. When you're doing that, that means that you are on an auto ship. Get yourself on an auto ship of 120. One of the things that Denise Lee said, she said in Pittsburgh, what they do, they say bring 2 to the barbecue and put them on a 120. Bring 2 to the barbecue and put them on a 120. So if you bring somebody to a tea party, bring 2 people and put them on a 120 and put yourself on a 120. You automatically got retail that you're building, because every auto ship is buying product, and you get paid off that volume. That made a lot of sense. Put everybody that comes into your business on an auto ship. That's automatically. Whether it's 40, whether it's...
What's his name? Mr. Tyrone?
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to, this is Ms. TK, I wanted to include that as well. I missed that, and thank you for pointing that out. You guys, authorship is so important to your volume, but you have to think of this as a consumer, okay? Not as a distributor when you think about your auto ship. Because like I said, these products are amazing. My auto ship is 180, and you know why? Number one, I'm a forever use the tea. I'm a female. I'm young. Did you know that you can tell a lot of these younger females that if they drink 4 ounces during their menstrual, it helps alleviate the cramp, so they won't have to pop all the Midol and the Tylenol, and they actually gonna feel real good, so they won't even know they on their menstrual. I have 2 kids. If you have kids, guess what? Kids do not like that cafeteria food. That's why they come into the house going straight to the refrigerator, and that's why a lot of single mothers got to go straight to the home to cook them a meal, okay? Give your baby a tablespoon of that nutrient and let them carry on with the day, so you know that they have everything that they need for the day. Number 3, energy. You can get that to so many truck drivers. I'm not a lot, Lizard, but I trust you. If you go to Love's, you have so many getting that Red Bull. I personally need it because I'm always up strategizing. EMR. It's the reason why I need the EMR, like I said, to chew it. So you guys, think of this as a consumer, as what you need. If you was not in TLC, what products would you buy, okay? My only disclaimer is, when your auto ship comes and you broke, you better sell it, okay? You better sell it then. You better get your money back then. But other than that, auto ship is so vital to this business. When people ask you, well, how much it costs to get, or how much the company charges, the company is not charging you anything, okay? It's an investment. One thing that I hate is for people to complain about buying a gallon of tea when you get so many women buying $200 bundles of weed. That don't make sense. You want to be cute on your head, you want to go do all this other stuff, but you got your stomach sitting in your lap. So what I do is, the ultimate question when people come to me and say, but I don't like tea. Can you put sugar in it? Can you put lemon in it? No. I tell them, well, do you like looking at somebody naked? Would you go in the bathroom right now and take off your clothes and send that picture to your man, and they get the look? I said, so what? You rather, so you want to drink tea now, don't you? Okay. So what you have to do, you guys, is say some things to people for them to get the bigger picture. Okay. Don't make it about yourself. Make it about them. Another thing that I wanted to capitalize on, because this is very important, how you follow up with your customers. Don't always come at your customers like it's all about money. Just sometimes tell them, look, I'm just thinking about you
Thank you, Tkay.
Hey, Charlotte.
Yes.
We got to get this amazing young lady back on the phone at some time, or either at one of our meetings. She pointed out a lot of great things. I'm glad that we had the people that are on here tonight that were able to hear all of these golden nuggets that she had to share, because she must have been at the conference, because she pointed out everything that I was going to say about those top 5 alive products. 5 sale lines. The T's, the Nutribirds, the NRG, the MURs, and the Strike Up Love.
All right. Well, she was at the conference, and so that's, she's on fire, and she's raw. She's straight to the point. But you know what? She's making $5,000 to $6,000 a month. So talk about that. Talk about that. She makes really, really good points, guys. So take whatever nuggets you receive from her, put it in place. You got to have some inventory, guys. You got to have some inventory. Put it in place. Get out there. Sometimes you have to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. Okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. So with that being said, thank you guys for calling in. I'm so excited. We're going to try to have more team calls, but I just want to make sure that our calls are of substance, because we have a lot of awesome core leaders already. I know they're having a lot of group meetings with their teams already. So I wish you guys much success. Me personally, or any of us, if you have any questions at all. What is it, Tyrone? We need to close out the call.
I know. But one last thing about the convention tickets. Okay.
Oh, go ahead.